Hi everyone, it's the Academy of God, and my name is George. I am a manifested Son of God, called in the office of prophet and apostle. And now I wanted to share second in the second part concerning marriage. I wanted to share a certain dream that the Lord gave me. And in this dream, basically Jesus appeared to me and he showed me a fruit. And he showed me that little fruit. And he cut that fruit and asked me to eat that fruit. And when I ate that fruit, it was really sweet, really tasty. It tasted really good. And the Lord started to explain to me that that fruit represented family, the concept that we call family. But he didn't use the word family, he used another term. You know, God has his terms, his own words, his own vocabulary, and we have our own. And he has his words that don't exist here on earth. So he didn't use the word family. But basically that fruit represented what the concept that we associate to family. And in order to make that fruit appear, he was showing me how to do that. He basically used his thumb, he used his ring finger, and his pinky finger, the little one. And when I imitated him, the fruit appeared in my hand. And then he started to explain to me what his fingers represent. He said that the thumb represented the father, the ring finger represented the mother, right? The pinky and the little one, that's for the child. This is where the children's are. And he said to me that that represents a good family, and the fruit of that is good. He likes it. Then he showed me another fruit. And that fruit, instead of being small, like that, the fruit representing a good family, which was small and tasted good, he showed a second fruit that was bigger. So it was bigger. And then he said that this fruit, instead of using three fingers, meaning the thumb, the ring finger, and the pinky, instead of using these three fingers, he said that to make the second fruit appear, you have to use four fingers. And then he explained to me that these four fingers, which means that we have a fourth one, a fourth finger that appears that wasn't included with the the three first one. In order, he started to explain that these four fingers represent the thumb. We have the father, the ring finger, the mother, the pinky one, the child, the children. But the fourth finger, wherever they stand, he said that they represent either this in this dream he was talking to me represents the second mother, or rather, for you women, the second father, or the second man, or the second woman. Hmm? And he said that this fruit is a bad fruit. It is bad in his eyes. He detests it. And then he asked me to basically prevent this. Why? Because he hated that fruit. That's why I'm sharing it with you. And that fruit was so disgusting, so repulsive even at sight. It smelled bad. I wanted to stand away from it. And that, for you people there who are married or in relationship, well, basically, the only relationship that God considers is marriage. He doesn't consider date or whatever. So, for married people who have this strange fruit that has a strange taste to the Lord, because he smells it, he eats the fruit of your marriage, and when it is disgusting to him, well, I found it disgusting and I didn't even eat it, and I wasn't near it, I was standing away from it. Now imagine the Lord, he had that fruit in his hands and he tastes that. Now imagine how disgusted he is when he looks at what you do with your marriage, when you have that fourth person who's not supposed to be there. Whether you call it the side guy or the side woman, we have all kinds of terms today to explain who's the side what. But God finds it disgusting. And people, you have to stop it. We have to stop it in the church. Because you don't want God to puke, right? To puke at your marriage. Because you're there, then you pray, you say, oh, let's come all together. Call your wife, your husband, or your husband, your children, you pray together. But when that prayer goes up to the Lord, it's a stench, because he knows there is a fourth person that you're hiding on the side, or a fifth person, or a sixth. God knows. And this is disgusting to him. Then you wonder why God doesn't hear your prayers. Well, of course, whatever you're emitting is despicable to God. So, we cleanse our life. You cleanse your marriage, right? You repent from it. You confess it. You take that fourth, fifth person, whoever that is, out of your life. Hmm? You come back in union with your wife, your husband, and you ask God to restore that relationship, to cleanse it and to sanctify it, so that the fruit becomes good again to Him. And your prayers can go to Him as sweet smell, as something that is pleasant. Your marriage becomes something pleasant to the Lord, and He likes that fruit, the result of it.